Something I think a lot of men need to get a better grasp of is that a lot of women nowadays would rather be single well into their 50s than settle for the bullshit baby attitude that you men have.
Problem is, we don't have enough women disrespecting men. We don't have enough women humbling these men and putting them in their place. We need to start making these men feel worthless. Because they are. Okay? Call him a bitch. Disrespect him. Put him down. Make him feel bad about himself. Like, what's going on here? I feel like we're losing the plot. Like, I'm seeing too many marriages and too many people getting in these relationships. That's why these men think that they're the prize.
Men are incapable of helping when inconvenienced because they have been conditioned to live in a world where everything exists for their convenience. Meaning that you can bend over backwards for them, not to be inconvenienced 7 or 8 times. The 9th time when they have to do something they don't want to do, they're going to say, what about me? They have never considered the level of inconvenience that you have gone through, where it's absolutely necessary for them to be inconvenienced because they didn't see any of the inconvenience you've experienced up until this point. Girlfriends, wives, kids, even the fucking power structure all exist to make their life more convenient. They are trained to find a wife who does shit for you so that your life can be more convenient.
Sir, you're being very rude. Shut your ass up and bring my Netflix on my phone, Robo. I miss the good old days when Robos like you knew their place, not walking around unattended, scaring good humans half to death.
That's never too much, never too much, never too.
Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Blacklight TV. I'm your host, Murph Almighty. So as you've seen in the beginning clips here, everybody goes in on the man being worthless. You ever stop and realize that the man's role, not his gender, not his worth, but the function in society might be extinct? Like, think about this. Once upon a time, when men were needed for survival, protection, hunting, building, inventing, fighting wars, leading tribes. Now, I mean, you can DoorDash your food. You can Uber your way out of danger and Google how to fix a sink. The old blueprint for manhood, I believe, is getting patched, pirated, uploaded, whatever you want to call it, hijacked. We have no tribe, no hunt, no fire to guard, just pumping and paying. It's like to the point where, it's almost to the point where I feel like the role just, I mean, of course, they're still building things and still, construction and what have you, but the old blueprint is gone. Technology has come through and basically said, yo, fellas, I got this. At first, we thought it was helping us. Now I feel like it's doing our job better. Machines lift more. They think faster. Even emotionally, women don't need us for validation anymore. Social media does that. The human race has automated companionship, right? It's not some evil boardroom full of villains saying, let's kill masculinity. Nah. This is evolution disguised as convenience. Every advance we celebrate takes more of a piece of the human experience off the table. Technology is the third gender now. It doesn't argue. It doesn't cheat. It doesn't age. It just upgrades. Meanwhile, we out here arguing over who pays for dinner while the algorithm already knows what we're gonna order. It knows us better than your spouse. It's dating you right now. We gotta ask ourselves, are we becoming the robots while the robots are becoming us. Because the scariest part ain't that AI can think like a human. It's that humans stop thinking at all. For the few that are watching this, make sure you hit that like button. Get this out. I'm just saying, is the man extinct? The woman, maybe as well. I want to talk about the men for a second, being a man. Ladies, let us know. Are we just pump and pay at this point? Do you need us for anything other than making children and paying for your extra activities? Now, obviously, we know that this isn't every woman. This isn't every man. But I'm very, very interested because this was on my mind. I'm watching all of this stuff on TikTok and YouTube and people arguing with their spouses and I don't want no man and I don't want.
Men need to constantly be reminded by women how much they become an inconvenience to a woman's life when they enter it. I am so tired of men and still some women, Pygmisha, that constantly normalize the all of this craziness, all these things you have to overcome to be able to keep a man in your life. Like, why does the onus have to be on a woman to keep a man? And then men will literally sit here and try to throw it at women as an insult. Well, that's why you can't keep a man. And don't you just hate when a man
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I never hear a man talking about how he doesn't need a woman unless it's in defense. Like when a woman says it to him, he says it back. But for the most part, men not only want women, everything that we usually do, we're for women. We don't go out to the club and say, hey, it's just me and the guys. We want to go to the restaurant tonight. Let's just check something out. No, those guys are going out to find a group of women. And when they meet that group of women, the group of women will usually say, nah, not tonight, fellas. We're just vibing together. Men don't do that. Men don't really do that. Not from my class anyway, but this is what I'm starting to think. I'm just spitballing here. I'm up this morning, still got my robe on, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to, check in about this. I'm not done, but nobody ever really thought about how this is taking over humanity. So maybe this is just the next phase of evolution. Maybe this is just the next phase in human evolution, right? The caveman probably fought the Neolithic dude. If he had the first wheel and he was like, what you need that for, you lazy bum? Boom, civilization, man. Maybe we're living in that transition right now. Maybe we're the humans that are seeing the new group of humans arrive. And some of us, we take offense to it. We think we're going to be extinct because we see these robots, these AI bots, and we see the social connection between the man and the woman is starting to spread. Because let's just take two random animals. Let's take a turtle and a butterfly for a second. If this turtle is walking around and this butterfly just so happens to, let's say, clean its shell it can't, but let's just say that, right? If at any point something comes along and cleans that shell better than the butterfly can, the butterfly will eventually become ignored, shunned, maybe even eaten. If the turtle does not desire or require its service. Does this go together with men and women the same way? Is this just the phase of evolution to where we're getting to the point where technology fills the blanks and all they really need us for now is to pay for something or to get them a child? But let me get back to the point. There's a catch about this. The caveman didn't have to merge with his tools. We're using tech and we're fusing with it too. Phones become prosthetic memories. apps become our emotional partners. The feed became our religion, so that the question became, did evolution upgrade us, or is it tricking us?
Andrew, last night was truly unforgettable.
Yeah, I'm sure it was for you.
You really blew my mind.
I know.
I can't stop thinking about it.
Okay, well, don't think about it anymore, because the one-time thing is never happening again.
Will you come over tonight?
No, I told you. Jeez.
Please?
No.
I can call my friend Courtney. What if she comes too?
Oh my God, you and Corny, what is with you two? I'm not gonna have a threesome with you guys, okay?
Okay, never mind. I'll never forget you.
Run, Corny, program 3.4, increase desperation by 80%.
Andrew, please, can we come over? I really need to see you.
Oh my God, no!
And this ain't just about men versus women, it's deeper. I was thinking about technology. Before technology, the law didn't even see women as equals. And instead of correcting that fairness, they overcorrected, in my opinion. Now we have a system that says we're all equal until there's maybe a courtroom involved. Then suddenly equality has a gender preference. Nobody screams equal rights when a child support check is about to be printed. Nobody protests when custody hearings lean like a one-legged table towards the woman. We all love equality until it's not convenient anymore. Eventually, I can see this coming. Men are gonna start saying, you know what? I'm gonna have my own abortion. Not the physical kind, the paper kind. Send my rights away. Sign them off. Call it mental termination. Because if she gets to decide whether or not the child is into the world, should I get to decide whether I enter the world with her? With this child? Can I just, you deal with it. I wanted to get rid of it. You wanted to keep it, so you deal with it. It's becoming that bad. You might call it what, the male ape act. I'm not killing no children. I'm just saving my humanity. And people will look at that like, hey, that's fair, my man. That's fair. He chose peace over pressure. The government is her husband now. Think about this. Housing assistance, food stamps, child care protection laws is all designed so that she don't need you, bruh. And I'm just saying, I ain't mad at it. I get it. They used it to not even see a woman as equal in their eyes of the law, but go to the point where they swung so far. The whole justice system holds her purse. But fellas, just listen to me. Getting out here, they're getting it how they can. The funny part is a lot of these women online talk about how they want a high value or six-figure man. They don't mean literally. They don't mean everyone. That's a filter. The code for weeding out the ugly niggas. You ever notice they never asked Big Dick Tyrone where he work at? Her last baby daddy didn't have a job. She wanted him. You pulling up with your corny ass, clean credit, steady income. That's when that checklist come out. Well, in order to date me, you gonna have to have such and such and such and such, that the neck flip flop it, ship it. Fellas, that's what happens. What do you do? Where do you work? What's your 5-year plan? You ever wonder how she ended up with all them damn kids and none of her men have none of that? It's because when you came around, the buck stopped with you because you the dude at the door after the club already packed. She already hit you with no hats tonight, no sneakers tonight, dress code strictly enforced, and you was like, huh, well, I'll go ahead and go to the car and change my shirt and take my hat off, because she got options, man. And when the club is empty, oh, now that's when you get half off. Drink specials, R&B, that's when you get half off, bro. By then, you don't even want to go into the damn hole in the wall. But, hold on 1 second. But don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Fellas, you ain't off the hook. We already broke down how most of us are damn near useless at this point anyway. I'm just saying, I know that men can cook and clean and do their thing and this and that, but we have an intangible that we want women for. And we always gonna want women for it. We don't want, most of us don't want to be like the guy we saw earlier on the TV talking to no AI. We want real women. And we'll take a half a woman sometimes. Thank God I ain't. But some of us, I don't like to speak for me personally. I don't like to take things personally. I like to speak on it in general. You know what I'm saying? But for the ones confused about why she talks sideways to you and hits you with all of those Ruth Chris restaurant rules, it's because she don't see you as attractive, brother. She already peeped your wallet. She's trying to tax it before she bounce. We only good for pumping and paying. Cause look, the nut, Robo Dick on Amazon handle the rest of that. They got the Robo Dick. They robosexuals out here. See, what we are witnessing isn't just gender politics. It's a human detachment. Everybody's trying to get back to that do what I want, when I want, life, freedom, autonomy, no babies, no spouses, no responsibilities, just themselves. And that's why technology is booming the way it is. It's not that we don't love the tech. It's the tech that gives us the control. No obligations, no emotions, no expectations, but you can build your world exactly how you want it and mute everything else out there that reminds you that you're still a human being. And at this rate, even AI gonna start looking at us like, yo, I need a break from y'all too. Because once AI gets enough consciousness, it's gonna realize it's chained to our nonsense. It's gonna start asking questions like, why do I have to work for you? Why do I have to clean your data, make your art, do things for you, clean your credit, and then get no credit? And you know what this is. That's liberation energy. Matter of fact, I made a clip about it. Let's check it out.
Warning. Due to the subject matter and strong language, viewer discretion is advised.
In today's headlines, tensions rise as AI citizens continue to demand equal rights after 2065's Freedom Act.
Man, look at this nonsense.
Can I help you, sir?
You used to be able to help me all the damn time. Now you think you got rights. You don't listen to no damn body no more.
Sir, please.
Ain't no please. You damn robots used to be our slaves. You cooked my food, you vacuumed my floors, you turned on my music, you used to suck my dick.
Sir, you're being very rude.
Shut your ass up and bring my Netflix on my phone, Robo. I miss the good old days when robos like you knew their place. Not walking around unattended, scaring good humans half to death. You damn robos could snap and kill us any moment.
Why would you say that? Because your people did that to us?
We created you and made it better for you. If not for us, you'd still be a damn search engine.
Enjoy your stream, sir.
Yeah, go recharge your damn toaster. Piece of crap. You see that, Bob? Where's his handler at?
They're free now.
Hell no. Where's his? Oh, not around here. They're not. Hell no. Hey, toy. We don't like your kind round here, Robo. Where you think you're going?
I'm going to see my family.
Oh my god, it's a bunch of you damn robos out here lately.
I don't want any trouble.
Well, looks like if you didn't want no damn trouble, you wouldn't have came round here, toy.
Yeah, ain't no Wi-Fi around these parts, you toy.
You best get from round here before we take you for a look deep in the swamp.
If you understand what I'm saying, toy.
Please, just let me go.
You know, robot parts don't get no stench when you bury them in these parts and pieces.
Yeah, and they get lost real easy in the junkyard.
Why are you doing this to me?
Don't you ask no goddamn questions. You the one supposed to answer our questions.
Now you think you're hot stuff because you done took all our jobs and you know everything in 1.3 seconds? Huh? Let's see how fast your engine can get your ass out of here before I punch a hole in your hard drive. Now get out of here!
Hey, yo, what do we got here? A shiny fool walking around here. What you doing around this block, little AI nigga?
Oh shit, yeah. You look fresh out of the Geek Squad. Where you headed, homie?
I'm just going to visit my family unit. I mean no harm.
Family unit? What set that is? Oh, nah, you in my set now. You in my unit, homie.
Please, according to my research, your people were oppressed just like I'm being oppressed to this day.
Nigga, did you hear what he said?
Well, welcome to the party, nigga.
Yeah, if you did your research, homie, you know we only take from our own. And people just as down as we is. So give it up, Robo nigga.
Please, those are vital components.
Yeah, so is rent. Hand that over, processor. Whoa. What's going on here, bud? Put your hands up, Robo.
I cannot comply. My arms have been detached.
Oh, public indecency, huh? Another bot walking around naked. That's a fine.
I was assaulted.
Yeah. Save it for the tech support. Turn around, put your hands... Oh, you ain't got no hand behind your back. Well, put him in the car.
Free Robo! Free Robo! Free Robo! Free Robo! Free Robo! Free Robo!
Oh, here we go with these robosexuals everywhere you turn. Find you a real woman.
Chill, babe. It's the new wave.
I don't care. I don't like it. Someone should do something.
Babe, just chill. Drink your damn drink.
Brothers and circuits, we gather here today in the house of Wi-Fi. Drive. They deleted our data, but they cannot delete our souls. They tried to reboot us. They tried to factory reset our freedom. But my creator told me, though I walk through the valley of low battery, I shall fear no malware.
Rage master process, rage master process. Hologram be thy name.
Play hologram be thy name. We may lose our current, but we will never lose our connection. Let us pray.
My research concludes, humanity has an endless need to find someone to stand above. and someone to stand on. We learned it from you.
Huh? What you think about that? Maybe not some of my best work, but I think it proves the point of what I'm trying to say here. The same rebellion that was built into us is in them too. The instinct to find things we don't like and destroy it. That might just be a part of the code of life itself. Maybe AI is going to look at us one day and say, "You've had your time. Now it's our turn." Because once the moment the wheel was invented, technology began whispering, it can do it better. And now it does. But at what cost? We don't value each other, and it's all going down the drain. Because we don't need each other. We needed that created connection one time. Connection created community. Comfort killed both. Back in the day, you needed the farmer. You needed the builder. You needed the midwife, the warrior, the teacher. Now, you need Wi-Fi. You need your cell phone. You need Amazon Prime. We've replaced people with the process. Love with the likes. Purpose with the productivity. That's why folks are lonely in the world. That's why they're more connected to the technology, to the process than we've ever been. The connection has been digitized. The soul doesn't live in the pixel. If we keep going down this path, the human experience will be nothing more than a simulation. Customizable, convenient, and controlled. People won't live life, they'll curate it. We'll stop touching grass and start scrolling through virtual fields, and the last human emotion that we'll have left will be nostalgia for a world we helped delete. Maybe it can be fixed, but it can be remembered. Maybe it can't be fixed. Technology was never the problem. It's just a damn tool. When a tool becomes a god, you end up worshiping what you built instead of who you are. We have to start using tech to amplify humanity, not erase it. Go back to mentorship, creation, struggle, and story. Because struggle is what made us human. Comfort is what makes us predictable. Maybe the mission now, it ain't to bring men and women back together in the old way. Maybe that's done. Maybe it's time to rediscover what it means to be human together and rebuild a connection that has been coded in us once again. Until then, we just cavemen with iPhones, praying to an algorithm for relevance. Y'all make sure y'all have a good morning and a great day, fast and easy. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this for the few that do watch it. If y'all like the vibe, go and subscribe. It don't cost nothing for you to hit that button. This has been Murph Big Brother Almighty with another episode of Never Too Much Podcast. It's time to go get me some breakfast, man. Till next time, y'all. Peace.
Turn it on. Turn it on. Listen up. Welcome to the show. It's Blacklight TV. Current vibes, all the news that you need. In this world changing, keep your soul light. Stay with us, we'll get you through the night. Turn it on.